Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take a resonance and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Today we're tapping into Earth sign placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising, any placement in your chart. We're asking the divine, what is it that the Earth signs is leaving behind as they move forward into 2026? So we're asking, what is it that the Earth signs is leaving behind as they move forward into 2026? So you'll be leaving some things behind, Earth sign placements. Pardon the noise there, it's out of my control there. You'll be leaving some things behind. And the card that I have for the Earth signs is number 7, projections. So, Earth signs, it looks like you'll be leaving behind projections. So, maybe you've been experiencing different projected projections, or projected energy. Maybe you could feel this energy in your aura. You wake up feeling good, and out of nowhere, you're feeling some type of way. And you're like, where'd that come from? What is that? Where'd that come from? What is that? But either way, you are not allowing outside energy and influences to impact the way you feel about yourself. You are not allowing the projections that are out of your control, even if it comes from the television or from certain things that you're consuming, whether it's music or something you're watching. You're not allowing these things to affect you, Earth signs. So I'm picking up on a group of people who will be nurturing their ability to ground themselves and nurturing using their wisdom and discernment. So you'll be protecting your energy. Maybe you're going to purchase, some amulets or some kind of crystal or stones, or maybe you're going to do some research or study on how to protect your aura and protect your energy so that you won't be so impacted, because we all are experiencing projections on a regular basis, everyone in the world, and everything is not in our control. There are some energies and things that occur outside of us that are not our responsibility and also out of our control. But there are things you can do to protect yourself. So I see you, leaving that behind in 2025. I'm actually seeing a person doing the research, looking up different remedies and different things you can do, whether this is practicing spiritual hygiene, cleansing your aura, cleansing your home. There are a lot of things you could do. So make sure you are researching and looking up these things. Everything doesn't work for everyone. Some of you may just get into your scripture. I know there are people who've been doing that for generations. Read the word, over you and your family each and every day. Affirmations. There's a lot of things you can do. Chanting. Yeah. So in 2025, you're leaving that behind. You're not carrying that with you. You've come to an understanding of what is yours, what energy is yours, and what isn't. Possibly, like I've mentioned earlier, you've had maybe multiple incidents of like weirdness, like, wait a minute, everything's all right with me. I'm grateful. I'm blessed and highly favored. What's going on here? And you've probably, did some reflecting and say, you know what, wait a minute, I just come from so and so house, or I just answered so and so phone call. That kind of energy. You've actually taken time to sit down and figure out the times that your mood has changed, and what was it that you have done different in that day or in that moment. And so you've been paying attention to that, and it's encouraging you and it's inspiring you to do some research and look into how to protect your energy. So yeah, so you could be on your way to a Britannica or ordering some things online, doing your research, okay, but also being mindful of your thoughts as well, because thoughts become things, and keeping your vibration high, keeping your frequency high, is also a wonderful positive attribute to not allowing the projections from other people to affect you, your family, or your household, or your relationships as well. So we're talking about frequency here. We're talking about energy here, earth signs in this read. And earth signs are, earth signs, they are known to, when it comes to grounding work, to be well equipped and able to fine tune that spiritual connection within, so that you are stable within yourself. and you recognize, hey, it's just time for me to do some cleansing. You can also protect yourself with your mind. There's a lot of things you can do mentally. The mind is powerful. And I'm pretty sure when you're doing your research, you may come across some titles of the things I've just named. But uh, yeah, so you're going to be mindful as well of how you feel about yourself, how you feel about other people, and remaining optimistic about your present as well as your future, and just keeping things positive when it comes to your mindset. Now, we're not talking about pretending, we're not talking about pump faking, but honestly, being mindful, because thoughts do become things. We were all just a thought before we were created. Okay. At one time or another, we were all a thought. Everything around us in the world was all a thought before it became a thing. So let that marinate, earth signs. What you're leaving behind in 2025 is projections, allowing the projections of people, places, and things outside of you to impact you in a negative way. Okay, so this concludes the zodiac read for earth sign placements. Later.